Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Keira Park. I've taught and developed numerous online courses and programs. I'm here to give you some tips on teaching effectively online. The 3 tips I'll give you in this video are based on my personal experience. Here you go. Tip number 1, think about how you will divide your time. Here are 3 questions you can ask about how you will divide your time. First, will you spend more time on teaching synchronously? Second, will you spend more time on meeting with your students individually or in small groups? Third, will you spend more time on giving feedback on your students' work? We all have limited time and we're only humans. You can't expect yourself to spend a tremendous amount of time teaching synchronously, say 2 to 3 hours a week for 1 hour each, and expect yourself to meet with your students individually every week and give lots of assignments that require a lot of grading from you or feedback from you. This will completely burn you out. So depending on how you answer these questions, your curriculum will be different. Thinking about these questions will also help you map out your weekly schedule and what types of activities and assignments you want to build in your course. If you decide to spend more time on teaching synchronously, you will be meeting your students as a whole class. So you will have to spend more time on preparing to teaching synchronously and deliver as much content as possible during the synchronous class time. You can also build in simple activities while teaching as well. If you decide to meet with your students individually or in small groups, you can create asynchronous lecture videos and activities your students can do by themselves or in groups before they meet with you. And then when they meet with you individually or in small groups, they can practice what they've learned and ask you questions. If you decide to go fully asynchronous, that means you will spend a lot of time upfront before the course begins and prepare a lot of lecture videos, activities, and assignments set up on the course platform you use. However, you will have more time during the semester and spend more time on giving feedback to students' work. If you choose this option, there's one thing you should remember. When there's not much interaction between you and your students, it is important for you to keep your students motivated. Send reminder emails before the deadlines and answer questions from your students within 24 hours. Tip number 2. Do not overuse technology. I know there are thousands of good online tools that you can incorporate in class. However, using too many technological tools can burden your students. Select 1 or 2 most useful ones and stick with them. Don't forget to give enough instructions on how to use those tools before you ask them to use them. Creating some tutorial videos for your students is a good option too. So if you don't feel comfortable creating your own tutorial videos, find tutorials on YouTube. I'm sure you will be able to find some. Tip number 3, use screencast feedback. When teaching online, providing screencast feedback can help your students learning tremendously. There are many free screen recording or screencasting apps you can find online. Let me give you an example here. So let's say you're teaching English to intermediate level students. Your students write a short paragraph on a given topic. First, you read your students' paragraphs quickly and take notes on the things you want them to improve. Then, open students' writing on your computer screen and hit screen record using the screencast or screen recording app. And then you can record your voice while giving verbal feedback to your students. So you can highlight or underline the parts that you want your students to improve. This way, you can provide way more feedback than giving written feedback. At least 3 times more, I think. Research shows that screencast feedback increases teacher presence in online classes and it promotes more intake in learning. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in some other videos. Bye!